The dominating religion and ideology of our times is nationalism. It has stronger grip on people's actions than humanity, spirituality, capitalism, or any other mainstream religion. Nationalism, glorified state power, drives our life. Nationalism defines who we are. It gives us identity. It hosts spectacles for us, sporting events, show-off of military power, war movies on big screen, egotistical maniac politicians trying to be kings and gods, but end up being dangerous fools, manufactured celebrities supporting the state. It sustains us in a cradle-to-grave society with nationalized healthcare, government schools, and social security. Nationalism gives us pride backed by brutal state power. Nationalism is based on a principle from Roman times. Give them bread and circus, and they will never change. Nationalism, glorified state power, decides whether our families thrive or are broken. It decides what food we eat, the air we breathe. State power, via placement of ex-officials in media and technology companies, decide what the masses see, hear, and believe. All alternative ideologies are systematically suppressed till we are left with nothing, and nothingness becomes our core belief. We give it a fancy name, nihilism. Extreme skepticism, maintaining that nothing in the world has a real existence. We lose faith in religion, capitalism, and then eventually ourselves. Masses genuinely believe in nothing. Cynicism is their character. It is the state that cultivated and sustains this belief by blocking progress. Example of this is intellectuals that are unconvinced and skeptical to ideas that are not from their sponsors. Public is trained to lose faith via state intellectuals, media, and think tanks. When the state brutally torpedoes, undermine, ruin, or destroy capitalism, people lose faith in capitalism. When the state brutally torpedoes people's self-confidence and people's initiatives, people lose faith in themselves. When the state brutally torpedoes religion, people lose faith in religion. These fake and empty ideologies that metastasize from nationalism achieve nothing except sustain the injustice while pretending to care. They are all zombie doctrines. They are empty of any content or depth or thought or achievement or track record or history. They survive on state patronage only. The greater the failure, the more extreme the ideology becomes. Nationalism is a toxic zombie ideology that breeds cynicism, helplessness, and fake care of others in the name of wealth extraction. Public get bread and circus. Governments and corporations understood and incorporated transformative forces of technology, economics, and capitalism, and hijacked those forces to serve it. They acquired economic power and control the world. Religion ignored these transformative forces. Just as religion is accused of being used to control people's minds, nationalism does it too. Nationalism does it better using money and state's monopoly of violence. Can religion be a force for good? Yes, it can. Not by confronting the nation-state or trying to run the state, but by guiding the nation-state on how to bring the best in people. Religious institutions and leaders have no interest or expertise in running tax department, armies, surveillance of the public, etc. Nationalists should not feel challenged by religion. The key here is for religion to guide and limit nation-states, not replace them. An example is from the benevolent Sikh kingdom of Maharaja Ranjit Singh. The administration was meritocratic and secular with European generals, Muslim ministers, and Hindus as well. But it was the Sikh institutions of Akal Takht, seat of authority, the Khalsa, Sarbat Khalsa, and Panch Pyarai that guided and checked the administration. Religious institutions can be wise counsels and watchdogs over the administration. But who will watch the watchdog? Watchdogs watching watchdogs is not the answer. It is therefore crucial to have men with benevolence, knowledge, governance skills, specialist skills, wisdom, incorruptible, and armed with expertise in warfare to defend themselves. They also need to be external to the government, not part of it. These are the Khalsa, men answerable only to the supreme sovereign being and his ideology. That is why the Sikh kingdoms were also known as the Khalsa Raj. It is their role as wise counsel to the administration and watchdogs that made it the greatest kingdom in world history. It is better than not having any watchdog over rogue state or bloating the government with ineffective yes-men watchdogs, watching watchdogs ad infinitum. The Sikh kingdom of Maharaja Ranjit Singh covered an area the size of France today. It was based on Sikh religious values but with secular administration based on meritocracy for people of all backgrounds. Its military was feared across all of South Asia. It was a thoroughly modern kingdom without criminality and repression. The Sikh kingdom of Maharaja Ranjit Singh showed it is possible to have a just, inclusive, progressive, modern kingdom that is in harmony with religion, inclusive of all religions, secular, benevolent, and militarily powerful to resist invaders. It is not good heart or benevolence that brings prosperity, but cold-hearted geopolitics and sound economics. Criminality and war are not necessary for nation-states. Nationalism does not need to be our religion. Sikhs do not worship the state. Nationalism is not their religion.